he posted up a YouTube check. He got a check for $174,000 in a month. I said, what? Who? Scooby-Dooby-Doo? At the time, I was bigger than Anton. So I goes to his channel. And I looks at his channel. And that nigga, he made me proud of him. You know why? Because I seen Anton. You know how people be talking about, oh, YouTube only send out 3 notifications. This nigga Anton was putting out 20 videos a day. Any topic that he thought was a topic, that video was going out. Whether it did big numbers or little numbers. So then I looked at his numbers. Some videos he had 10,000 views. Some videos he had 50,000 views. Some videos he had 100,000 views, but he had 20 of them. So now when you started adding the numbers up, remember 10,000 plus 10,000 plus 10,000, that's 30,000, my nigga. And then you keep adding those numbers up, so now you pushing out 500,000 views sometimes in one day.
I got my swag right, feeling crispy clean. Girl, I'm the flyest mother you've ever seen.
Welcome back to Hear Me Out Podcast in association with True Hall of Fame Builds. I'm your host, Michael May, and today I'm gonna be reviewing my brother Hassan Campbell, a video he was speaking about, YouTube and things of this nature, right? And he's speaking about different platforms and stuff, and I think that this is really, 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 really important. Because the other day, I wanted to talk about this, right? A lady by the name of Samantha reached out to me. And she seen me, like, some of y'all guys messaged me too, like, yo, I was in the middle of a game and I was whooping on the big man so bad that I quit. So I need y'all guys to understand what happened, right? So what happened was the game has become easy for me to play. So there's no real challenge when I post things on this channel when it comes to gaming and things of that nature, right? But y'all guys also know here on this channel I have the Hear Me Out podcast, where we do a segment of Man Talk Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays in the morning. We have Man Talk. Man, in months I've seen it go from one person tuning in to now I have like 50, 60 people in the building. You know what I'm saying? It's a pretty dope experience, and I'm really truly grateful for all those who tune into Man Talk. But the other day, y'all guys seen somebody say in my comment section, yo, this guy goes to commercial break if you don't get his likes up. I want y'all to pay attention, y'all. Listen. I want you to listen to Haas talk, because I'm going to add a lot of context to this right here. The reason why I'm using Haas, because this is, number one, it's my brother. Number two, y'all should definitely go subscribe to him. I like to give credit to the original content creator. Now, I do gotta say this. I do have to say this, y'all. Listen, I have to say this. Let's be clear. Have you guys noticed now, Anton Daniels, well, Coach Greg was the first one to do it, but now Fresh and Fit, now you see all these other channels. What are they doing? What are they doing, y'all? People, what did I tell you guys last year? I told you guys this last year. What, like May? Almost around this time. I told y'all YouTube has changed their terms and services. I said YouTube is the only copyright platform. If you guys don't understand that ain't my business. I told you, YouTube is the only copyright platform. If I was streaming on Twitch and somebody was recording my stream and they rushed and put it on YouTube, they would own the rights to my work. YouTube, while you're streaming and you post videos, it copyrights everything on this platform. Now, I want to say this so you guys can understand. YouTube is a business, y'all. YouTube is a business. And y'all guys want content creators to treat this like a hobby. Now, I'm going to say this again. The first person to do it in the manosphere was Coach Greg Adams. Coach Greg used to always give respect and shout out to the content creator where the content came from. Nobody else was doing that. Now, what happens is, some of you guys may or may not know, in the manosphere, I want to say recently, I want to say maybe give it like 3-4 months ago, there was a clash of the Titans. There was a clash between the manosphere, O'Shea, Fresh and Fit. There was a clash where people were taking content and not giving the credit back to the original content creator. But the reason why Coach Greg was the first one to do it, I keep telling you guys, YouTube keeps track of if I say something, if I say an idea, right? Let's say I say an idea and somebody went and stole my idea. Did you know that I can go back, and if I have the proof to show that the idea originated with me, I can dig into your money on your YouTube channel. This is the reason why people are starting to change the game. Ready? And I told y'all, I was the first person in the gaming community, and I'm gonna say the 2K content, to give people that credit. Yo, I saw this video, shout out to this guy, XYZ. I was the first person, because a lot of content creators like to steal ideas and pretend like it's theirs, even though they're a bigger channel. Hassan Campbell has also experienced something to that degree. And I want you to, and I'm so grateful that YouTube is able to provide that for us. Now, I want you guys to understand. So somebody was like, yo, now True's going to commercial break. I want you guys to understand, where did that start from? The person that brought that to the YouTube space, from what I've noticed, and the first time I've seen it, if anybody knows from before then, please correct me. The first person to shut and go to commercial break live, dead ass in the middle of their live stream, was Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels was the first person to be like, yo, get my likes up. Now, I want you guys to understand, y'all seen ever since last year, on my birthday, this same month in April, I got demonetized last year. So I'm speaking to YouTube, yo, what the heck happened? I've done nothing wrong. I violated no guidelines, XYZ. So listen, I think I spoke to I had to speak to one of the managers. So, and I had one of my guys who work heavily closely with YouTube, and he put me on. And I spoke to somebody, like I actually had a chance to speak to somebody. People, it doesn't matter if Hassan, Kevin, you know why Kevin Samuels used to say, I need 50% engagement. I need 50% engagement. You want to know why? Because he understood the algorithm. People, you can't have 100 people tuned into your live stream and 8 likes. YouTube doesn't register that properly. This is the reason why I started going to commercial breaks, just like Kevin Samuels. But hear me, people started doing it. I know Angry Man does it. I know Fresh and Fit. Well, Fresh and Fit doesn't really have to do it like that. But I know Coach Greg does it now. I know a lot of content creators in the manosphere who be like, yo, get my likes up, man. I need 50% engagement. I need 50% engagement. And it's to help the channel. Now, did you guys know most content creators, listen, most content creators, they are not where they are. No, they are not where they're supposed to be because you guys don't hit the like button and you don't hit the subscribe button. But most channels, the people who watch the most are returned watchers who are not subscribed. Here on this channel, my channel, 60% of people that come back are not subscribed, but they keep coming back. Why do you think I go to commercial break so much? But you notice how my likes go up? You notice how when I say, yo, hit the like button, hold up, watch this, I'm gonna give you an example. You notice how when I do this shit right here in the middle of my live stream like this? So you notice how I would do that, smack in the middle of my live stream, and then you see my likes go up. Why? Because people are like, damn, I'm not here for that. No, a lot of you guys like to sucker ninja watch. What Coach Greg likes to say, a lot of you welfare recipients, y'all dudes want to just sit back and freeload, or for content creators. That's not how this works. Now, YouTube, listen to me, y'all. YouTube has become the biggest platform in the world. In the world. I tried to find the video and the article, but shout out to Coach Greg. I know Coach Greg did a video on it. YouTube is a business. People, if you don't hit the like button, people, hear me out. I don't care about no subscribers. If I got 100, I got 15K subscribers plus. If I got 8,000, 10,000 views per video and I hit the like button, guess what happens? This channel, YouTube is forced to push this channel in front of more people. But you guys don't want to participate, but you want the information that I have to give. That's where the bullshit happens. See, that's where you're not gonna sit there and treat me like, no, you're not treating me like some fucking mama, like some fucking mama. I'm not a fucking pendejo. You feel what I'm saying? But I want y'all to listen to Haas real fast. Listen to the big dog Haas. Pay attention.
Now, everybody and their mother, I really had no urge to talk about math at all. At all. But everybody keep hitting me, you know, so he's following suit. What he see Adam 22 did with No Jumper, saying that basically he's losing the shot and his career is over. Everybody want to know my take on the situation.
Well, I will say this. According to his views, that can't be true. Now, there are a lot of people who are like, that cannot be true according to his views per video. Like, this man is getting hundreds of thousands, millions of views per video. So I'm not here checking no man's pockets. I'm just telling you from what it is that people have actually broke down videos. But let's keep rocking and rolling. And what most people really believe that it is most people really believe that with all the turmoil that's going on, he just has to leave that area. He has to leave where he's at. He has to leave where he's at. That's just really what it is. Because he knows people are going to come for him. And I don't like his platform like that, but let's keep going.
I'm gonna give you my take. Here's what I don't like about the black community, right? I'm gonna put my feelings to the side for Math. You got a dude that was an underdog, that found his lane in celebrity gossip, interviewing people, battle rapping. He found his lane though on YouTube. And he started making his way, working hard at his craft. Along the lines, me and Math Hoffa met up through Tiger. And after me going on his platform, I can show you the text messages. He thanked me because my audience merged with his audience. It's before the 1 million subscribers. This is when I was bigger than him. So I helped Math to get to where he's at. So would I be happy to actually see him fall off his feet? Absolutely not. Went on his platform a second time after the beef with Wack 100. And
I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know why this is skipping, but I'm gonna let it play anyway. I have my own internet box right here behind me.
His channel took off, but Fat Joe played a part in that too the first time. So, but most of all, my platform merged with his platform, and from there, you know, Matt did some things. He did some numbers. Now, here's the thing, right?
This April at Renewal by Andersen, replace your windows, your patio doors, or your entry doors.
Oh, thank you.
When it comes to the crabs in the barrel, y'all sit there and y'all predict niggas' downfalls and y'all can't wait for a nigga to fall off his feet. But when it comes to the white man, you know, in Hollywood, when a black man reaches to be the level of a KRS-One or Rakim and dudes like that, they end up on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. But when it comes to Niggerville, with you little dirty dust bombs, y'all can't wait to run to the internet and talk about how it's over for a nigga who reached the heights that some of you niggas ain't gonna never reach. The shit that we doing, y'all never gonna do on our level. Oh, these niggas' numbers is falling off. Niggas' numbers is falling off because YouTube is shaving the numbers. What part y'all don't understand? See, everybody else is not going to say that. I have analytics. I can see my analytics is showing me every day that I get 10,000 views in the first hour. YouTube gives me 2,500 or 2,000. They're shaving it for whatever reason. It is what it is. Math Hoffa losing that building. First and foremost, here's the thing. What y'all gotta understand about Math Hoffa, right? Throughout the years, in YouTube in general, let me teach y'all something. Most of the people that watch YouTube watch it from their cell phone. When niggas get new cell phones and lose old numbers, they lose those accounts. So you be having dead accounts sitting there that they still subscribe to you, but they're not watching for those channels. So
pay attention, people. Pay attention. Listen, I want you to understand something, people. Please listen. Now, when you guys hear me say, are you not entertained? And I say, shout out to my brother Haas. This is my brother Haas. Shout out to him. And I know every now and again he pops into my live stream and he be showing me love. People be like, yo, you know Haas, nigga? I'm like, nigga, Haas is family, nigga. What the fuck? But hear me. Listen to what this man is about to say. Cause you guys, cause somebody the other day asked me, yo, are you buying views? Are you buying views? And I'm like, why would I buy views for? Right? And people are like, nah, because you have, how do you have more people? Because there are times, y'all, when I'm playing 2K, y'all see, I have 130, 140 people. One time I think we had 210 people in the building tuned in, watching. People are like, But you got 15K subscribers. How do you have so many people watching? I keep telling y'all, I'm literally, listen, as I'm trying to do the impossible. As my channel grows, I'm trying to grow with people who want to be here. This is people, why do you think you always, when you see me go to commercial break, don't you see how the viewers, the people in the building, if I have 100 in there, I'm like, yo, get my likes up. Why I got 25 likes and I got 110 people in the building? Hit the damn like button. And then I give it a few minutes. When they don't do it, I go to commercial break, smack in the middle of a game. People be like, oh, what? Then next thing you know, you see it drops down to like 60. Listen, there's a saying in the hood. I'd rather have 10 wolves than 100 sheep. Give me 10 of the realest dudes to rock with me, and I can go places. But having 100 sheep ain't gonna do me no good. It ain't gonna do me no. So I am trying to kill the dead weight. I am. I want people who are gonna be here, be active, commenting in the comment section, hitting the like button, showing nothing but love. You feel what I'm saying? But now listen, pay attention.
But they're not watching for those channels. So that's partially some of the reason why, if you don't get new subscribers, your channel will be falling off. Then it'll look like newer dudes on YouTube is getting similar numbers to you because they're newer, so they got newer subscribers. So but when you have older subscribers, right? Older subscribers, they don't have those phones anymore. They're not logging in from those phones anymore. So now you have to find a way to keep your channel growing. Or you will have 1 million subscribers, but you really ain't got no subscribers no more. It just look like you still got 1 million subscribers because now you got a bunch of dead accounts.
Yep.
That's one. Two, when you have a hardcore fan base like me, you'll never fall off. See, the people who don't come see.
Now, I want to say this. That's a fact. That's a fact. Because I know I was subscribed, even though I know I was subscribed way back a few years ago to like Shake and Brutal Sims, because I never understood how somebody could have 1 million views, 1 million subscribers, but only get 100K views. I never understood it, because most of the people, those accounts are dead. I have phones that I'm pretty sure I could log into right now, and in old YouTube channels, if I went unsubscribed, if everybody went unsubscribed, you probably would see the natural number of most content creators. But let's keep rocking and rolling.
Me for the people that's on Math Hoffa stage. We love, bring it back. This is what I taught other YouTubers. Brothers like Harlem Legend, a bunch of other brothers. I always told them, stop having people come on your platform for other people, because when you can't produce other people, your platform is going to fall off. So with Math.
Now, I want to say this, right? Watch this. Shout out to my man Dirk, Ridiculous. Shout out to him, right? The other day, I spoke to him, but even before that, I was one of the first people that Dirk hollered at. Like, yo, I see how you doing your content. I want to get into it. And I was putting him on, showing him different things. Because, first of all, he's a good dude. But I want you to understand something. Even EJ, yo, that's EJ, said it too. He said, people, it's okay to have special guests. But if you're always constantly having, especially in the 2K community, if you always having to have a special guest, if you always trying to run up on 2K content creators, if you always trying to squad up with other content creators, your channel won't grow because there's no individualism. People want to subscribe to your channel to see you. People, the other day, it may seem small, I did a live stream for 1 hour. 1 hour yesterday. I'm gonna do a video breakdown of the game. 1 hour yesterday. It was me. Shout out to Matt. Shout out to Siciliano for coming back from retirement. It was Carnage, Boogs, and myself. So Matt was running point. She was struggling a little bit. Shout out to her. I want more female content creators to come board with me. But I said, Matt, I'm running the floor. When I took over the game, I ended up with 16 assists. Like, I'm out here playing 2K. And people message me like, yo, that was so impressive. In 1 hour, I gained 21 subscribers. Literally, people were like, yo, how did you do that? Because if you see other YouTubers, they don't stream. Why? I always tell you guys this. When you're a 2K content creator, you have to stream because you have to stay connected to your peoples, communicate, talk, ideas, especially the bigger that you are. In some communities, you can just post videos. Like in the Manosphere, you could just post videos and folks could tune in to show you love. And I would say, and you also should go live as well. But we'll speak about more of that in a minute. But what happens is a lot of these content creators, they don't live stream in the 2K community. Now, my reason that I always say is because a lot of these people, they're not what they say they are in their videos. They can't show you that in their live streams the way that I do. You see, I talk my shit, but when I turn on my live stream, I'm balling. Listen, people, I ball every single day. Like Kobe and Jordan said, somebody new's watching me and I have to show them what I do. Every single time they see my stream, they know I'm not gonna let them down. That's important for me. That's the level of integrity which I play with. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let Haas continue to talk because I want to break something down that's even more important.
Has to do is Math has to start being more active, doing more one-on-ones where he's the star of his own platform to fill in between times. Now, let me teach y'all little niggas something, right? If you used to get 100,000 views a day like me on every video, and you see YouTube giving you 15, 25, 30, 60, 70,000, if you look at all the big content creators, right? A lot of them their numbers are falling bad.
Yep.
That's not due to their channels falling off. That's due to the notifications not being sent out, and our numbers is purposely, YouTube is purposely putting niggas on punishment. But if you notice, I'm gonna give you an example, right? Shout out to Anton Daniel, right?
Now hold on. I want you to understand, even sometimes y'all guys tell me, yo, the notifications ain't come out. I just looked and I saw that you was live streaming. I want you guys to understand. Now I did tell you guys this last year. I said, if you wanted to be a content creator, I told you guys this last summer. I have a whole video. I said, you got to get in. Not only do you got to get in, I said, You got to turn on your camera. The days of just sitting behind the camera, nobody seeing you, people want to interact with you. I told y'all guys this last year, and I told you, I said, there is a swarm coming. You got rappers coming to YouTube. All those actors and the stars and them TV shows, where do you think they're gonna come? To YouTube. YouTube now is the biggest platform in the world. People, what is the point of me streaming? People, hear me out. Listen to me. Watch this. There are people who they have a Twitter account, right? X, whatever. They have 30, 40K followers. But you go to their YouTube, they got 5. They got 5K. You want to know why? I keep telling you. It's called transfer of power. Most people, where they find you is where they stay. So people are like, you should be streaming on multiple different platforms. No, because that is for bigger channels. Now, you ready? Have you noticed this? If somebody blows up on YouTube, then they can go, yo, go follow my Twitter, follow my Patreon, follow my this, follow my that. Why? Because now this is the biggest platform. Hear me, y'all. I'm gonna say this again. A lot of Twitch is a lot of kids on Twitch. The reason why I never left the YouTube platform, because every single subscriber that I earn it. I know that this is a platform with older people, younger people. Everybody's on this platform. So I'm fighting through the mud versus going to another platform already. But like I said, if you look at some content creators, even in the 2K community, over there on a Twitch, they have 30, 40K subscribers, followers. Their YouTube got 10, because it's harder to transfer over to YouTube, which is the biggest platform and still pays you the most money. It is what it is. Whether you like it or not, I'm going to keep it a stack. But let's keep going.
I never really knew about Anton like that. So one day, he posted up a YouTube check. He got a check for $174,000 in a month. I said, what? Who? Scooby-Dooby-Doo? At the time, I was bigger than Anton. So I goes to his channel. And I looks at his channel.
ChatGPT, what's
Did you hear what he said?
Business in 2025?
A future-proof.
We got to go back to that. Hold up.
$1,000 in a month. Right? I never really knew about Anton like that. So one day.
So y'all guys know I always like to tag people in the videos. Y'all know I tag Anton Daniels. Whenever I use somebody's video to react to it, I always tag them. And I've always done that because it's called respect. It's called respect. Same way if somebody uses my video, use one of my ideas, I expect to get the same respect back in return. You dig what I'm saying? But let's keep rocking and rolling. Listen.
He posted up a YouTube check. He got a check for $174,000 in a month. I said, what? Who? Scooby-Dooby-Doo? At the time, I was bigger than Anton. So I goes to his channel. And I looks at his channel. And that nigga, he made me proud of him. You know why? Because I seen Anton. You know how people be talking about, oh, YouTube only send out 3 notifications. This nigga Anton was putting out 20 videos a day. Any topic that he thought was a topic, that video was going out. Whether it did big numbers or little numbers. So then I looked at his numbers. Some videos he had 10,000 views. Some videos he had 50,000 views. Some videos he had 100,000 views, but he had 20 of them. So now when you started adding the numbers up, remember 10,000 plus 10,000 plus 10,000, that's 30,000, my nigga. And then you keep adding those numbers up. So now you pushing out 500,000 views sometimes in one day. Because you putting out that many videos and the content is short and sweet.
Now, I will say this. I am definitely going to start doing some short form content. Now, I will say this because a lot of people won't understand this. Remember, I did the video and I showed you guys. See, things that people don't like to read, their terms and services of YouTube, and they don't like to see. YouTube is trying to cut back on short form content. They're trying to push long form content. Why? Because they want you to spend more time on their platform, which makes sense. And I think the only reason why they're trying to do that is because they're trying to accommodate for the movie stars. Most platforms need to go a little longer, but I'm gonna start mixing it up and doing short form videos myself as well, right? But pay attention. He said Anton is putting out like 20 videos a day. Now, I will say this. Anton has people that go find videos for him to react to and they send it to him. So Anton is definitely working on a whole nother timing. You dig what I'm saying? But if you somebody that you're doing everything yourself, it may not be that that fluid. But shout out to Anton 100%. But let's keep listening.
It's like when I told Mr. Let's get to that. You know, the little dirty, dusty nigga, still on his grandmother's couch, counting my views, talking about how I'm falling off. But I'm the nigga I made you. Why would I play with? Told a nigga, stop going live. Stop going live. The lives is what got me where you at. No, the lives didn't get you where you was at. I got you where you was at. From being on my platform. So you developed a smaller amount of people, right? People are not going to watch your channel for the lives unless you have a steady base group. But after a while, your channel is going to fall off because no new people are going to come and say, hey, I'm going to watch this bozo for 3 hours. Why would they want to do that? Some people don't go to a movie because they like, yo, that movie is too long. I got to wait till I got time to watch that. So the pre-recorders is what's king.
Now, I will say this. True and false. Hear me. True and false. One, why do you guys think some of y'all guys be like, True, you got to do an 8-hour stream? First of all, why would I do that if you guys don't like to hit the like button? Two, that's why if you notice, I like to keep my streams. Listen, y'all, listen to me. If you look at my views, I'm getting 2K, 2.5K per live stream. Like, look at yesterday, I got 2.3K in an hour and 10 minutes. Time to get off. It's time to get off. You want to know why? I'll get back on in an hour or so and get another stream going. You want to know why? Because after a while, people aren't going to watch you for that long. This is what people don't understand right now. This is one of the main reasons why I always tell you guys, there are two algorithms. People don't understand that. When you post a video, like Haas, people love watching Hassan. See, this is the thing. Hassan, I watch Hassan stream. Hassan be having like 3,000 people in the building. He cannot stop going live. That would be detrimental to his channel. Why? Because there's two different algorithms. People that post videos and people that live stream. Anton Daniels. He mentioned Anton. Anton does the Millionaire Morning Show. Anton does the evening show with his fellas. And throughout the day, Anton is throwing out a bunch of videos. If Hassan is going to throw out a bunch of videos in the morning, then at nighttime, he has to stream, even if it's for an hour. That's the thing. Haz, you don't have to go for 2-3 hours. Now, they watch you for 2-3 hours because you're entertaining. But you cannot cut yourself, because once you leave the algorithm, it's going to be harder to get back in. It's going to be harder to get back in. So he mentioned Anton, but I'm not sure. Anton got like 3 different channels. This is what he's not, I don't think he understands that. Anton in the morning, religiously. That's why y'all guys see in the morning, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I have Man Talk, and I try my best to stick to that time. Why? It's very important for you guys to be able to see me Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays in the morning. And I usually like to do it before Coach Greg Adams gets on, because me and Coach are almost on the same time. So I try to make sure that I'm off by 9 o'clock in the morning, because he tends to start by 8 o'clock, which is his time in Vegas. He'll tend to start around that time. So I like to get in, get my show going, bang, leave, and then I let Coach Greg do what he do. Coach Greg is the man in the mornings. And then him and Anton, one has the Millionaire Morning Show, he has his show. So Haz cannot stop live streaming. Even if he keeps his live stream until the night, just keep one stream at night. Put a timer on. I got an hour and 30 minutes and I'm gone. And he's gonna see his numbers get shoved right back up. Now, I gotta say this. To be a content creator, y'all, I keep telling y'all this. It's a grind. Y'all see what I do. So y'all see, I'll go to work, come back on my lunch break, boom, I'll stream. Boom, go back, whatever the case, handle my son. Every chance I get, boom, I will stream. You guys, people, I want you to watch something. Hopefully it popped up. Let's see if I can show you guys. Let's see if it'll show. Was it this one? Hold up. People, I want to see if you can see this number. I did a live stream in 40 minutes. In 40-minute live stream. I was out there busting behind and I had to go. Can y'all see what I got for that 140-minute? Look. Bang. 1,200 views for a 40-minute live stream. I want y'all to understand what's going on here, man. YouTube is a business, y'all.
On YouTube. Then when you get to levels like me and academics and some of the other brothers up here, and even still, some of these other YouTubers learned how to put bots on your channel to where that if you go live and you have 20,000 people watching, they'll put a bot on your channel. Yeah, they know how to do that. The same way you could pay for views, you could pay.
But what I will say is this before I let y'all go, man. YouTube is a business. Y'all gotta stop expecting people to be okay with streaming and there's gonna be no participation. That's the reason why they rate your chat. The more participation, the more likes, the more likes, the more likes, the more views. The more you hit the like button, the more it tells people to wanna. The more YouTube goes, oh yeah, I like this channel, and they start flooding you and having more and more people see you. It is what it is, y'all. Listen, y'all already know what time it is, man. I'm your host, Michael May. Thank you for being here at the Hear Me Out podcast in association with True Hall of Fame Builds. Y'all already know what time it is, man. I'll see you on the next one. Y'all through Cyber, you heard? We out.